Now, shortly after launching this scheme, President Museveni sent his very first tweet. I will ask you, Maurice, though I've seen so many accounts of President Yoweri Museveni on Twitter and everywhere. How do I know that this is really President Museveni this time?
Thank you very much, Josephine. I just want to probably make Ugandans who are not Twitter or social media savvy understand why we believe this is his account. And Twitter has helped us do that. The only reason, and this is the NTV Uganda page, I will ask that our director gives you a full view of this short when he can get it. But this is the NTV Uganda Twitter page. And of course, we have the most number of followers on social media here in Uganda. Our page, I also need to say, is not verified. And let me give you a reason why we believe President Yoweri Museveni's page is verified. That is President Museveni's handle, at Kaguta Museveni, with a small tick right there just next to his face. That means Twitter, the organization that runs this site, has actually verified this account and says this is President Yoweri Museveni's account. However, what happened today, and Josephine, you did mention that, President Museveni made his first tweet. I'll come to why he has the biggest, a lot of followers, yet he doesn't follow anybody and doesn't have any tweets he has made. I just wanted to open up this for you to be able to see what he actually wrote. There is his first tweet. I sent my first tweet to salute Ugandan science students. They modified this vehicle's engine to run on pure ethanol. That's the picture he posted. Well, whether it is him who actually posted that picture or not, whether he used his mobile phone or not, that's not the question. The big question tonight is whether he officially now salutes the use of social media by his office, for him, and on his account. We know that several heads of state, including President Barack Obama and Paul Kagame, do actually tweet on their own, using their own mobile phones. However, we also know that they have accounts where officials in their office do tweet for them and provide information, of course, that normally the leaders or the presidents have actually sanctioned and have allowed to go out on those platforms. President Uhuru Kenyatta, for one, across the border in Kenya, does tweet occasionally. However, we also know that some of his people in his office do tweet on his behalf. And so the posting of this tweet and the picture could only mean one thing, that the president is aware this happened and that he probably pressed the send or tweet button. And for now, that's, Josephine, what I can probably assume. But I do actually believe this is his account. And if I'm trying to go back to his details of this account, he has over 19,800 followers on Twitter. Just one tweet that was tweeted. Those of you who are savvy with Twitter, it shows 2 hours somewhere at the bottom. This was 2 hours ago, I think shortly after the function where Sheila was, and that is his first tweet. So for me, I believe this is the beginning of many more tweets. I know several people in his office, including Sarah Kajingo, were informing us about the first tweet, and many have been asking for that. Here is your answer. However, Joseph and I also wanted to probably give some more information on this tweet and the reason why many believe it's his account. Finally, here is the reason we think it is his account. The number of retweets you will get on a tweet also is important. He has, on his first tweet, 482 retweets and 141 favorites. Well, your guess again, Joseph, is as good as mine, but I actually believe it's his account, and he must have at least pressed the tweet sending option. Josephine?
Well, we'll just take it then that the president did accept to have his name out there on Twitter saying something to the public of Uganda. Thank you very much, Maurice. Let's take a short break, but still ahead on this bulletin.